I was pretty satisfied with how things were going, but just as I was about to start another round, a team of federal agents suddenly burst through the door. Before I could even ask what was happening, one of the officers tackled me to the ground and slapped handcuffs on me. They then searched my room and discovered a large stash of contraband, piles of cash, and 2 heavy weapons. Fuck, is this Jimbo? Jimmy, it's an AK-47, so no possibility of reduced sentence. I got great lawyers. They turned water into wine? Facing the charges, I didn't panic. I knew that even if I got locked up, my father would find a way to bail me out. What I didn't expect was that to protect the family's interests, my father would cut a deal with the prosecutor. He told me that as long as I pleaded guilty, the judge would only sentence me to 4 years. Even though I could barely accept it, I agreed under my father's insistence. So I pleaded guilty in open court. But the judge claimed I was in possession of heavy weapons with intent to profit and sentenced me to 10 years on the spot. It was only then that I realized the prosecutor had betrayed both my father and me. You lied to me, Beaumont. You fucking lied to me. I ended up in prison. Months later, the guards suddenly escorted me to the medical wing where I found the very prosecutor who had betrayed me, along with a female federal agent. The agent told me she had noticed my good behavior in prison, that I had built solid relationships with all the gangs, and was even running my own business behind bars. They valued my ability to get along with anyone and wanted to make a deal with me. They needed me to get close to a serial killer who had murdered multiple people, but the police had never found the victims' bodies, so they needed me to gather more crucial intelligence. In exchange, they promised to reduce my remaining sentence. The offer sounded tempting, but I was afraid of being deceived by the prosecutor again. So after thinking it over, I declined the deal. The female agent told me to think it over carefully and left a file before walking away. Look at the file. At the very least, it'll make unique reading material. When I opened the file that night, I was deeply shaken by what I saw. The killer had murdered over a dozen people, all young girls. However, all the evidence pointed to a man with a beard. Strangely, the police had never found any bodies, which made it impossible for them to secure a conviction. After reading the file, I didn't know what to do, so the next day I went to discuss it with my father.